morning, Wichita, and thank you for joining us here at City Hall for the mayor's briefing on February 20th. As you all know, it's been a very snowy week here in Wichita, and as always, we are grateful to all of our snowplow drivers for their work in clearing the roads across Wichita. Forecasts show we'll have warmer weather ahead, and hopefully that will help clear some of the roads here in our city a little bit faster. And as I'm sure you know, the frigid low temperatures we have been receiving this winter diminish the effectiveness of the treatment, which is a salt sand calcium chloride mix. But responders will continue treating the roads. Only treat the first 1,500 main road miles and 300 secondary emergency routes. In total, the city has 5,200 lane miles of road that the City Works Department takes care of. Streets and parking lots of neighborhoods and private businesses. Now, this is great for access to residents, but please ensure that snow is not getting pushed into main roadways, as this can present a hazard to motorists, and large piles of snow are very difficult for plows to remove. Now we'll move to our Wichita Police Department, looking for ways to be more transparent with the community. They have recently launched a new dashboard to track and document drone flights taken in line of serving the community. And here to tell us more about this dashboard is Captain Aaron Moses.
Thank you, Mayor. The Wichita Police Department is proud to announce the launch of its new interactive drone transparency dashboard, a forward-thinking initiative aimed at promoting community safety, increasing crime reduction efforts, and fostering public trust through transparency. This dashboard is now live and accessible to the public. As part of the WPD's commitment to leveraging innovative technology to better serve the residents of Wichita, the Drone Transparency Dashboard provides near real-time insights into the department's drone operations. This interactive platform offers the public an opportunity to view flight data, operational objectives, and deployment areas, ensuring citizens are informed about how drones are being utilized to enhance safety and protect the community. Key features of the interactive drone dashboard include flight data, access up-to-date information on active and past drone operations, deployment mapping, view detailed maps highlighting where drones have been deployed to support law enforcement activities, and operational transparency, gaining insight into the purpose and outcomes of drone-assisted initiatives. Chief Sullivan wanted me to share this thought from him. The launch of Drone Transparency Dashboard of the dashboard underscores our department's dedication to building public confidence through openness and accountability. By providing the community with clear visibility into our drone usage, we are reinforcing our mission to ensure the safety and well-being of all Wichita residents. Drones have proven to be an invaluable tools in modern policing, aiding in search and rescue operations, monitoring large incidents, and providing aerial support to critical incidents. The integration of this technology has enabled the Wichita Police Department to respond more efficiently to emergencies while reducing risk to both officers and civilians. The Wichita Police Department has worked closely with Skydio and Axon to develop this dashboard and make it available to the public to provide this information to anyone who wishes to see it. The WPD invites all residents to explore the interactive drone transparency dashboard and learn more about how drone technology is enhancing public safety across Wichita. To visit the dashboard, you can go to https://cloud.skydio.com/dashboard/Wichita, or for an easier way to find that dashboard, you can find a link at www.wichitapolice.com under the Transparency tab, and I will demonstrate for the media after the
appreciate it. And again, one more time, the website, wichitapolice.com, and when you click on transparency, you can find more of that information. Again, we appreciate all the efforts of our Wichita Police Department. And a few months ago, we shared about a new retail theft task force aimed at curbing retail theft right here in Wichita. Here to provide us an update is Captain Casey Slaughter.
Thank you, Mayor. Again, I'm Captain Casey Slaughter, Commander over Property Crimes, Wichita Police Department. Just as a quick reminder, the Property Crimes Task Force began on October 14th, 2024. Again, this would not be possible without Chief Sullivan's leadership and vision, so I want to thank him for his support. We formed the Property Crimes Task Force to combat property crimes in the surrounding areas and in Wichita through proactive and targeted strategies. Task Force goals still remain the same: retail theft, auto theft, burglary, construction site thefts, and catching serial theft offenders and holding them accountable. A couple of quick updates from the task force and some of their results. We are into the second 90 days of the task force. I'm going to give you some totals as to kind of where we're at on the various statistics. Business contacts, we've contacted 197 businesses to date. We've arrested 252 offenders to date. We've recovered 200 stolen vehicles to date. That property amount is roughly $3.689 million, so $3,689,000, and we've seized 25 guns from the street. Year to date, we've seen a 15% reduction in Part 1 property crimes compared to the 5-year average, and a 17% reduction in Part 1 property crime compared to 2024. This reduction includes a 21% reduction in auto theft compared to the 5-year average, and a 27% reduction in auto theft compared to 2024. These reductions show that our investment in the Property Crimes Task Force is working. Because of the results we've seen, the decision was made to make this a full-time team. So Wichita Police Department will be conducting the Property Crimes Task Force ongoing in a full-time capacity. We're excited to announce new partnerships as well in the second 90 days, which is Rose Hill PD, Andover PD, and the Sumner County Sheriff's Office. We also want to extend our sincere thanks to those agencies who have worked with us in the past, and many of whom are still working with us today: Bel Air PD, Goddard PD, Mulvane PD, the Butler County Sheriff's Office, and the Sedgwick County Sheriff's Office. Wichita Police Department remains committed to keeping Wichita safe and addressing property crimes, organized retail theft, and other criminal activities that impact the well-being of our community. We will continue to work closely with local businesses, community partners, and residents to prevent crime, hold offenders accountable, and ensure Wichita remains a safe place to live, work, and visit. And I'll stand for any questions if you have any at this time. All right. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you very much, Captain Slaughter. That is something that I wanted to really highlight. $3 million recovered through this task force, more than 200 people arrested. This is just one of the results of a very focused effort to reduce retail theft crime in our communities. So we talked about technology, we talked about a specific task force. Another key part of the Wichita Police Department is animal services. Here to tell us more is our new director, Emily Hurst. Tell us more about what's happening at the animal shelter.
Thank you so much, Lily. I'm really excited to be here with you guys today. As a proud member of the Wichita community, an animal advocate, and a personal passion for public health and safety, I'm very excited to join the Wichita Animal Services team. Wichita Animal Services is a really important part of health and safety. Not only are we responsible for maintaining public safety regarding municipal animal codes, we must protect animals in ensuring responsible pet ownership throughout our communities. Puppies like this one, which has just come into our shelter on the 16th, are part of our services. So when an animal is abandoned or neglected, it comes to Wichita Animal Services. And this is where we hold animals for up to 3 business days so that owners can reunite with reunite with their pets. The regulations that we have are important to prevent neglect, abuse, and dangerous situations. They're important to foster a compassionate and well-regulated community. As Wichita Animal Services also has an animal shelter as well as code enforcement officers, we intake over 10,000 animals every single year. And the unfortunate part, guys, is that less than 25% of dogs, just like this one, are reunited with their owners. They're abandoned at the shelter and the owners don't return for them. Less than 2% of cats. And if the owners don't return, we must partner with one of our rescue partners or someone like the Kansas Humane Society to find a new home for them. But with up to 30 new animals coming into the shelter every single day, we have to find placement. And most importantly, we want to get these guys back to their owners. Things like this are too cute and too often they are left behind. So please go to our Facebook page, go to 24petconnect.com, reunite with your pets. Another important aspect is today is National Love Your Pet Day, and a great way to show love to your pet is to microchip them so that when they are lost, you can find them and vaccinate them so that they remain healthy. This little guy came in on just the 16th. His animal number is 174067, and because he's passed his 3 business day stray hold, we're going to have to try to find a partner that will take him for adoption soon. Thanks again.
And thank you for bringing a guest. Oh, no, sorry, thank you. Your toy. Okay, well, thank you so very much. Really appreciate the Wichita Animal Services for the work that they do. Again, this morning you got to hear 3 different areas of the Wichita Police Department in helping our community stay safe and also have resources that are available to them. So again, appreciate all the efforts of the Wichita Police Department. And before I like to close out the mayor's briefing, I always like to talk about some good news that's happening in our community. I do want to give a quick shout out to Councilmember Dalton Glasscock, who made some lunches for the guests over at the emergency winter shelter. I know that there are always opportunities for the community to help out with providing meals at the emergency winter shelter. And that is one ask that community members that want to help out can do by going to the website Humankind Ministries. Also this weekend, Vice Mayor J.B. Johnston will be at the Polar Plunge. This is a kickoff and part of the events of the Law Enforcement Torch Run for Special Olympics. And this is to raise awareness and fundraising efforts for, again, Special Olympics Kansas. So Vice Mayor Johnston will be at the Polar Plunge this Saturday, along with our law enforcement heroes. So we appreciate what they do to help out with Special Olympics Kansas. And again, I just wanted to once more say thank you to our Public Works Department as they continued to do great work in our community, making sure that the streets were cleared. And again, we really appreciate it as community members have been driving to work and critical locations. So at this time, we will open it up for questions and we can bring back our guests, Captains Slaughter as well as Captain Moses. Any questions? Okay, I see none, so please drive safely. And again, thank you very much for joining us for the mayor's briefing. We'll see you on Tuesday for